Hey guys, Brett here. So yesterday I did a real quick interview with Sam, Super Affiliate Machine creator, Austin Anthony. And what I want to do today is actually take an in-depth look at the software. I want to go over it step by step, and I want to show you exactly how it works and also tell you what I think when I actually test the software myself. So let's just jump right into it and take a look at Super Affiliate Machine. Alright guys, Brett here. So I just logged into my Super Affiliate Machine account, and the first thing that I see here is that there is a lot of ways to get help and there's a lot of ways to get support. They have this quick start guide that you can click on and get a quick start information. They have this video tutorial which has a tutorial video for each of the steps involved in this system, and they also have this connect button here. Now I didn't know what this connect really was to start with. I wasn't sure what it was, but when I clicked on it, I see that it's actually a contact button. It's a way to contact support if you have any questions. And I was really glad to see all these things put in here. And if I actually move my screen over, you can see there is another thing that they have, which is right here. You can see it says click here for a demo video. You can actually click that as well, and it will bring up a pop-up that shows a demo video in this quick of how to use this software. So there is a lot of ways to get assistance and to get help built right into the software. The one thing that I will say though is that when you first start using the software, it's going to be a lot easier if you just go over here and watch the video tutorials. There's one for each step in the process. They're only like 3 minutes long, so I mean it might take you 15 minutes to watch all the video tutorials, and doing that is really going to help you out though. It's going to make it a lot easier to use the software. So the training is here. Utilize the training and it will go very smooth for you. Okay, so what is SAM for? Well, SAM is for building niche affiliate sites, and anybody who has ever followed my blog or read any of my reviews knows that I'm a big advocate of niche sites and niche site building. You know, I like the concept of, you know, grabbing the low-hanging fruit, and I like the concept of building up a network of niche sites that all bring you in a moderate amount of income. But because you have several of them, it ends up being a decent amount of passive monthly income. Once you build them, you really don't have to do anything more than let them go and let them each bring you in a little bit of money. And that's actually why I was interested in this product, because it is exactly one of the things that I really enjoy and I'm a real big advocate of. So the way this works is there are 4 steps, and you have to take the steps in order. You can actually see how the build website is locked at the moment, and that is because you have to take them in order. So the very first step is going to be product research. And what this has is it has several links inside of it to different affiliate networks that you could look through to try to get an idea of what kind of niche you might want to build a website for. Now, I'm not going to do that. I already know that I'm interested in the stop smoking niche. So I'm going to go ahead and click stop smoking, type it in there, and click on submit. Now what this is going to do next is it's going to start analyzing keywords for me and try to find some keywords in the stop smoking niche that aren't highly competitive but still get a decent amount of traffic that I could possibly build a website for. So let's go ahead and click on start and let it do its analysis. Alright, so now my keyword list is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and click on show. And it's going to show me the keywords that it has found in this particular niche. So what I do next is I click on the ones that I'm interested in. And I'm just going to click on a couple at random, and you can see it's actually going to start doing detailed analysis of that keyword. And it's going to rank each keyword on a score from 1 to 100 and let me know if it's a good keyword to use. So you can see this one actually got a 45% score out of 1 to 100. So it's, you know, not a good keyword, so I shouldn't use this one. The next one here is in yellow. It got a 75%. So if I really want to use it, I can. It's like a moderate keyword, which is why it's in yellow, but it's not a great keyword. So I'm just going to let it go ahead and search all of the keywords that I've selected, and I will come back once that is done. All right, so now it is done searching through my keywords. It's shown me which ones are the good ones, which ones I should target, and which ones I shouldn't. And while we're at this point, I do want to bring something up about this particular software. The creators of this software say that you can build a website, a niche website, in 5 minutes with the software. Well, let's be honest, that is a bit of an exaggeration. And the reason being is it takes time for the software to actually do the work. So when I tell it to, search my keywords, it takes a minute or two for it to do the work. Later on, when it's searching my domain names, it's going to take a couple of minutes for it to do that work. So why it doesn't necessarily take 5 minutes to build a site with this? It's automated, so I could go do something else. I can go get a cup of coffee, I can check my emails, I can do whatever I like. It's only 5 minutes of work, but it's not 5 minutes of actual time. Where, just in this step alone, for example, I would normally be on, maybe the AdWords tool or some other keyword research tool trying to find the keywords, and it would take me, maybe 20 or 30 minutes to find decent keywords, to look through them all. With this software, I could just press go, and it will do it for me. And even though it takes more than 5 minutes, sometimes for the whole process to be done, it's not like I'm actually doing the work. I could do something else. So I just wanted to clarify that it's 5 minutes of work it takes, not 5 minutes of actual time. But since you're doing other things anyway, while the software is doing your work for you, it's pretty cool. It's like having, like an assistant that does the work for you while you just do whatever else you want. Okay, so I've got my keywords results here, and it'll give me some detailed information on each one if I like. But I'm going to pick the ones that I want. I'm going to pick this one, and this one, and this one. And what I'm going to do next now is I'm going to click on check domains. And this is another automated process. This is another thing that, even though it takes a couple of minutes, normally I would be over on GoDaddy or whatever, typing in domain names over and over again for a half an hour trying to find a decent domain name. Where with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on check domain name. I'll go read my email while the software does the work for me. So let me click on that. And I'm going to have it search for the domain names related to those keywords and related to my niche. So now I'm just going to let this run. I'll go read my email for a couple of minutes, and I will let this do the work that wow. Actually, it surprised me this time. Look how fast it was that time. In a couple of other tests, it took about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. This time it was really quick. And you can actually see now, it just shows me a whole bunch of open domain names for me that I could just pick the ones I want. Now, these ones are available for me to purchase. It saved me a ton of time, so I don't have to go to GoDaddy or whatever, some other registrar, and randomly type in names hoping I find a good one. So what I'll do next now is I will find the domain name that I'm interested in. And I like Stop Smoking. Let me see. I like the Stop Smoking Net. I mean, that's pretty cool. The Stop Smoking Network, that's pretty decent. So I can go ahead now and I can click buy. And since I already have a GoDaddy account, this is going to take me over to GoDaddy so I can buy the domain name. I believe there are other registrars where I can buy this, link this to the software, but I use GoDaddy anyway, so this is taking me right to GoDaddy so I can buy my domain name. Now, I'm not going to show this part in the video because I don't want to record my personal information. But once I have my purchase confirmed on GoDaddy, I can go ahead and put in the order number right here, and I can click on submit, and that will link that domain name up to this software then. Okay, so I've gotten my product research done, I've gotten my keywords, I've gotten my domain name, and the next step now is going to be to add hosting. Now, I have two options here. If I already have hosting, I can enter my cPanel access information into the software here, and that will link up my existing hosting to the software. Or I can go over here and I can buy new hosting. Now, I already have hosting, but I'm just interested in seeing what kind of hosting providers they link up with. So I'm going to click on here, and it seems like right now they link up with Namecheap, GoDaddy, and HostGator. So those are the options that you have if you don't already have hosting. You can buy hosting through one of them, or if you have hosting, again, you can just link your existing hosting up to it. I actually used HostGator myself for all my web servers. Okay, so once you got your domain name registered, you got your hosting set up, the next step is going to be to build your website. And Super Affiliate Machine helps you with that as well. It will install WordPress on your website for you, and it will also allow you to create the website right inside of the Super Affiliate Machine software. So what you can actually do then, you can see each keyword creates a new page on the website. And what you could do here is just click on this generate button, and it will generate a keyword-rich article for you. So you don't even have to create your articles on your website. You can actually put links right inside of it. You can put images right inside of it, videos, all kinds of really cool stuff. You might want to go over the article and maybe tweak it a little bit to customize it, but very quickly Super Affiliate Machine will let you build your website as well. So it really does automate the process to a large degree. Everything from product research to getting your domain to building the website, and then the final step is going to be Google automation, which is ranking inside of Google. Now this is different though. This seems to be, to me, it seems that it's just training. Like on this link, what it does is it takes me to a section where I can get some training on how to do rankings. So that part does not seem to be totally automated, but product research, domain registration, and building the actual website is automated. So overall, what do I think of this particular software? Well, it is well written. I tried to break it, and I actually was unable to. So it is well written software. It has tutorials in it. It's easy to use. It's going to be great for anybody that wants to do niche marketing and build niche websites. Now, if you're a very experienced person, if you're familiar with coding, you're familiar with setting up domains, you're familiar with installing WordPress and creating databases, you could probably do all of that stuff on your own. But using this software is still going to make product research and finding a domain name a lot faster. If you're not familiar with, setting up WordPress and setting up hosting and all that good stuff, this is going to make building a website finally within your reach. It's going to make it extremely easy. So I make no secret of the fact that I like the idea of niche marketing. I like the idea of niche websites. I like the idea of having a whole slew of them, each making a little bit of money for you, which then adds up to a large amount of money. It's great doing it that way because you don't have all your eggs in one basket. You're minimizing your risk by making a little bit of money from multiple sites. This software is going to allow you to easily make websites for niche products, and I think it's going to be a great investment for anybody looking to make money online.